Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Learning Factory. Let's get back to it. I can see a bit of a problem here. Let's move this cat sorter back a bit and leave a little bit more room for our queued up worker cats. We're getting a bunch of these just because we're meeting their needs better than we are for the other cats. So let's move the cat sorter all the way back. In fact, let's move our cat gate back as well. I'll just hit the V key. Move you back to there for now. And I think I can just hit the V key here and move the sorter back too. And then we'll get to working on what we want to get to working on here. Now that guy can go straight on through, and these guys just gonna ride along like that. And maybe that'll decongest things a little bit. That may just delay the problem a little. But this episode, we wanted to get into supplying apples and boxes. And these two are going to be kind of related to each other. So if we look at the apple boxes, the research got done between episodes. So yeah, let's look at apple boxes in the wiki. Because if possible, I'd like to go for a higher quality recipe right out of the gate. So here we go. I got apple boxes selected. They're made in the apple collector. We just unlocked this. And there's 3 levels of quality. 1, plus, and plus plus. So for the basic quality ones, we need boxes and we need apple trees. To go up in quality, we need apple trees from a jungle biome in boxes, and we get level 2 quality. For level 3 quality, apple box plus plus, we need apple trees from the jungle, and we need boxes, second tier boxes. Let's see what those are going to take. Second tier boxes. We can get those just by making boxes out of upgraded wood. So let's go for the gold. Let's see if we can produce quality level 3 apple boxes and quality level 2 regular boxes. And then we'll harvest trees from the jungle. Oh man, that's going to take some work. But the jungle, I noticed, I think we were going to do the apples here. In fact, I cleared out some cotton that was growing here, and I was planning on planting a bunch of apples here. But this is just regular ground. If we can plant apple trees in the jungle, which I think is this dark green, then we can get higher level product, higher quality product. There's a little tiny bit of jungle terrain here, and it looks like there's more kind of over to our left and down. Let's see about, and there's some right below us too. So right below us, Woodpecker Woods, if we go to buy that, oh man, it takes 431 boxes. 431 boxes. We're not even making boxes yet. We could, it's just the level 1 boxes. Maybe we do some of that? Question mark. Let me look in my inventory for a second. I've got 1,235 regular wood. What if we set up some simple box production using these logs? Or in fact, we could do it right underneath here. Let's do that. So I'm going to set up a little box factory that we're just going to use for purchasing land. So let's plant some regular trees. This will be real basic, but we'll get it going. Growing trees. Just like that. And then we'll need our little wood harvester guys. This is probably going to be overkill. We'll put 3 of these guys down. And then we need box makers. I've crafted 10 of these. We've got them on the hotbar. Let's see. The wood's going to come out there. Loop it back on itself. Doop, 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 doop. We'll see how this does. belts. Like this. Loop this back on itself. Throw down some manipulators. Boom, 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 boom. I might make more of those, actually. Manipulators, where are you? Let me just craft a bunch of those so I don't run out. And then these boxes we're just going to put into storage. How about over here somewhere? There they go. Can we do more? We can. We do have surplus wood. Let's do 3 more of these. Again, we're just going to use these boxes for crafting purposes, and then hopefully we'll feed in higher quality boxes to our stores for the cats that want to purchase them. Manipulators, boom, boom, and boom. There we go. So we need to save up a ton of these, right, for that plot of land. But there's other plots of land that have jungle terrain right next door. Like this one's got a ton. So let's see if we can buy this property. Meet Chester. The offer: I'm looking to open a small business and start selling my extra fur to scarf manufacturers. I need a startup capital. This land plot is for sale. This is super cheap. 164 coins. What are we going to get? We're going to get a trade relay. And we're going to get a science cat secret. There's already 59 apple trees planted. And jungle terrain, there's 74 squares of jungle. Let's buy it. Boom. Let's go buy the one right below it. I'm going to put a bridge here just so I can walk across. Yeah, let's buy the one right below it if we can. Napping Town. I've got this plot of land in a deal where I was supposed to get a lifetime supply of cat utilities. However, all I got was a computer program which types out the contents of my files. How useless. Alright, so we get a cat secret here too. And we get some apple trees. Let's do it. I'm buying this for the land. 468 coins. We've got plenty. And then, boy, there's a bunch of jungle there I would like to get. But we gotta wait till we make 431 boxes. And that looks like most of the jungle land. We have a little bit over here. Actually, a fair amount. Let's see what this one costs. 254 coins. Let's do it. Let's buy it. And more jungle land here, too. 616. We have a decent amount of cash still. 3,000 saved up. I say we buy it. We're going to set up some production here. The hard place. I'm willing to donate this patch of land for a good cause, but I happen to be very greedy. Throw some money my way and you'll receive this territory absolutely for free. Ooh, growing catnip algae plants. Interesting. Let's do it. Let's buy it. Basically, I'm looking for this jungle terrain. We're going to set up a apple box. Premium apple box operation over here. Boy, there's even more this way. This will get us started, though, I think. Let's go ahead and pick up the cat secret. It's an upgrade type. Rip that up. We got stuff here. There's a trade relay. Let's we're gonna get a tutorial. Let's check it out. Okay, the Meowfia. Boss, Don Perleone. You can sell us goods we'll distribute among the members of our family, but you must trade with respect. We would gladly supply some materials for producing rocking chairs, or we would gladly buy some materials for producing rocking chairs for our grandmas. Some yarn balls would be much appreciated as well. Grandmas are fond of knitting. Keeps them entertained and prevents them from interfering with our business, if you know what I'm saying. All right, so here's what we can do. We can supply wood and get upgraded yarn balls. We can supply yarn balls and get upgraded cloth. Or we can supply cloth and get a boost to our cat loyalty. That's kind of interesting. And then as we trade with these guys, we'll build up influence. And that's going to unlock these other tiers, which are, I think, more beneficial to us. Here we can sell boxes for cash straight away. That's kind of cool. Do we want to... Okay, here you can... Let's see, we're in the tutorial. Here you can trade with different cat guilds. Each guild has unique offers, and shipments occur every few minutes. You can see that at the bottom middle of the screen here. Conducting trade deals gives you influence with the trade guilds. The more you trade, the more influence you gain. With enough influence, you will unlock higher trading tiers with new, unique offers. Only one trading tier can be active at a time. All right. Wood, yarn balls, or cloth. Do we want to bother with that right now? Not really. Yarn balls or cloth. Now this has got me distracted, huh? And basically I just want to build up influence. That's why I'm thinking of doing this right now. Deals per shipment. 5. 1 influence per deal. 5 deals per shipment. Yarn balls. Let's set this up real quick just to start building influence with these guys. We got a bunch of cotton. It's not in the jungle area. So let's set up some... Oh, we got some zeppelins for free here too. I'm just going to pick these up. And then we'll deal with those a little bit later. So yeah, simple yarn ball production here. All these apples can go. They're not the ones we want. And then we're going to feed those yarn balls down into this guy. Right, it's just basic yarn balls. This is the deal we're going to go after. So let's do it. Let's do it. We need cotton collectors. We'll just set up a production line for this stuff. Do I want to come in here and do things too? Could. Just thinking of the layout. That might be nice right across like this. Let's clear out some of this stuff. My manual crafting and harvesting speed is greatly increased. Due to the tech tree, we finished an upgrade for that, so I can rip things out faster, which makes me happy. That might work. Let's see, can I get a belt? Nice, 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 nice. So yeah, we're gonna grow some cotton, turn it into yarn balls, and feed it into this trade relay. What else was I gonna do? I'm gonna make more conveyors because I noticed we're low. And we're gonna need to plant a bunch of cotton. Yarn balls. Maybe. Thinking how I want to lay this out. Let's do one down here too. I'm going to get rid of all these apples. We don't need them. While I'm over here, I can grab this cat secret. It's a science one. We'll just put that in our inventory and grab that and get it out of the way. Another cotton harvester. This is a little bit of a distraction from what I wanted to be working on, but we'll do it. Just so we can start gaining influence with those cat guilds. Don't need any of this. I'm just going to clear that out. And we're going to plant new cotton over here. Should have tons. I do. Boom. Those guys are supplied. Those guys are supplied. Those guys are good. So we got six This is overkill big time. We got 6 cotton collectors. I can fertilize this land. The ground fertilizer, make sure the ground is fertile. Okay, that all looks good. Now we need to make yarn balls. Let's do that over on this side. It's just the basic ones. We have an upgraded recipe for these, but we don't need to use it. In fact, I think I can do these in a row. Oops, that one's got a rock in the way. Might have to move it over 1. Yeah, let's move these over by 1. How's that gonna work? This is a cargo dock. I can move that out of the way. Put it in my inventory. We're gonna make use of that soon. Very soon, I hope. All right, now let's collect all this cotton up. And we'll feed it to these guys. Production is going to start out a little weak until these cotton plants grow. And now these yarn balls, we need to make sure that the recipe in here, that we don't make these higher tier ones. That's kind of a waste. Let's disable that. And then we'll do Control C, Control V, Control C to copy that and paste. Because the deal that we're working on is this one, yarn balls. It does say you can convert high quality items into regulars for trading. So maybe it will take both. And now we got to get these into this device. I'm not sure how this works. Let's just experiment and see if this accepts them. Yeah, it does. And we're going to get... I'm not even that interested in the material coming out of here because production is going to be kind of slow. But we're going to get upgraded cloth out of this. Let's just throw that into some storage. In fact, I might do big, long, goofy storage array here. Just because I'm not sure if we're going to use this anytime soon. If I can come by and manually harvest it when we need to. These trades take place kind of slow. So every minute or every couple minutes, a trade will take place and we'll get our cloth. And then hopefully, yeah, once this cotton grows, we'll have a decent production here. And hopefully I didn't encroach too much on this jungle territory, which is what I really want to work on. We got cliffs in our way, which is a drag, a major drag. So we want to plant as many apples as we can in this jungle area. And we want to buy this land too. Let's see how many cardboard boxes we've made in our temporary little box maker setup. Do I have a bridge over here somewhere? Yeah. We have some. We don't have a ton. We still have trees here that are growing too, so we're not at full production. I could throw these logs over. Why don't we do it? Let's try to accelerate the box production over here. How many do we have? I know it's embarrassingly low. 170. We need like 4 or something. Yeah, 431. All right. So let's plant apples where we can in this jungle terrain. We unlocked the apple collectors from the tech tree, and it looks like I need to make them. So let's go craft some up. It's these guys right here. They take higher quality wood. We've got 490 of it, and it takes iron. I've got 564. So let's build 15 of these. And we'll see how big they are. Okay, not bad. Works on a 3x3. So we want to cram as much as we can into here, as creatively as we can. And we really need them to be in the jungle terrain. Let me clear out some of this cotton. We don't want this here. In fact, none of this is useful to us. Let's get rid of all this permanently. And again, we want to fit as many of these guys as we can on the jungle terrain. It's a bit of a puzzle. I think the way I had it in the beginning was maybe the best. One there, one there. Could do one there. I could do one here just to keep it straight. Do I have room? Barely. Yeah, I can go down maybe this side. So this one I'm actually going to have just partially working. I think they'll let me build it. Yeah. Well, then let's do these guys. We want the apples planted where there's jungle terrain. Fortunately, we're going to rip this row out, and we're probably going to rip that out too. Oh, you know what I forgot? These things need room. We have to import boxes. Oh no. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem, I think. I can't really chain these together either. Just be by where their harvesting area is. We kind of need to have an output belt, but I need to get boxes into here. Shoot. Shoot. Yeah, that's a problem. We'll make it work for sure. It's just a little bit of a drag. How am I gonna do it? Thinking. See, in order to get boxes into these guys, I gotta have a belt and a long inserter, right? Because we're gonna have, show you what I'm thinking. Let's get that out of the way. We'll have an output belt. These will be the apples coming out, but I need to get boxes into there. And so boxes into there means a long inserter or a long manipulator. That has to sit right there, and that means I gotta have another belt down here. I can't insert over the crop. It won't reach that far. I could, we could bridge this up. Oh man, yeah, I just don't know. The other option would be we had this bridged up. I did the apple harvesters the other direction. The building cannot sit on a bridge, but as long as I had that on the land. Is that going to help or not? Then I've got room to, you know, run the output belt up. It can run across the bridge if it wants. And we can bring stuff over. But that's going to fall apart real quick with this lake. Man, or this little river. Let's just do what we can do. We'll start with that. We'll just bite the bullet. We'll have to give up this jungle land. There's not much I can do with it. And then we need to construct boxes, high quality boxes, and have those routed here. We can do that with, so we're gonna need trees. We got some land over here. We're gonna need fir trees to make the higher quality cardboard boxes. I'm gonna rip all this stuff out. And over in this area, we're gonna set up a factory for the tier 2 boxes. And then once we have those ready, the boxes will come through. They'll come down here, feed into these apple collectors, and out will come tier 3 boxes of apples. And we'll put those into a storage or something, and then we'll route them by cargo Zeppelin out of here. Man, this just stinks. I can't use this land yet. Kind of bummed about that. Let's get this cotton out of here. That's a distraction. We don't need it. All right, so now we need lumber mills. Get rid of this cotton. We kind of want to preserve that jungle territory as best we can. In fact, I could use this area up here for trees too. I think I might want to do that actually. Let's do a bridge. Let's clear out all this. We can grab our little cat secret. That's a logistics one. And the reason I'm doing this is I just need a place to make upgraded wood, and I don't want to crowd out the jungle here where we're going to be trying to fit as many apple harvesters as we can. This little plot of land has some fertility to it, and it's out of the way. So that's why I'm over here. And we'll see if we can make boxes up here, level 2 boxes. Or at least the wood for them. All right, we want lumber mills. Thinking how best to do this. Yeah, let's do... There's 4. It looks like I'm going to need to craft more of these. Lumber mills, boom boom, we'll get 10 more crafted up. Here's a bunch of trees. These aren't the trees we want. We want fir trees. All that can go. Another lumber mill. And let's plant fir trees. That's going to give us the upgraded wood. We got 219 of these. We need 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. And then same thing down here. 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. Now let's fertilize the land. It's mostly fertile. Look at that. Not using much of this fertilizer. That's a good thing. We're going to have to wait on this stuff to grow, and then we're going to turn it into boxes. Maybe down here. So let's get the box makers. I've only got 2 in my inventory. Let's make more of those. Here. It takes wood and it takes iron. I got lots of wood. I got a decent amount of iron. I'm gonna make 20 of those. These guys aren't too bad. We're gonna have belt of... Let's see. Let's go with this other direction with that belt this way. Then we'll do our box makers. It's probably overkill. Inserters. Or manipulators. Make these look consistent here. And then these boxes, we're going to split these. But we know some of them need to make it down. Oh man, this belt's going crazy on me. We don't want to be right next to that thing, I don't think. It may dump out some stuff. In fact, I'm kind of crowding that in, but not worried about it right this minute. Alright, so the boxes will come down. Feed these apple collectors and we'll get high quality apple boxes out of there. Now we need to get this wood routed. It's going to take a while for these trees to grow. I think that will work. We'll find out. Alright, there comes our fir woods. That should be wood plus. Gonna come into here and do this top recipe. In fact, let's disable the lower one. And we'll do Control C, Control V. Out of here should come box pluses. Those guys will make their way down here. I'll get inserted into the apple collectors. The apple collectors will take these box pluses, plus fruit from these jungle apples, which I have yet to plant, and we'll get apple box plus plus. That's the highest quality one. So let's disable the lower quality recipes and do another Control C, Control V, Control V. Let's start planting apples. We're obviously gonna need more apple collectors than this, but this is our first little row. So apples, I made a bunch of these trees. We unlocked the ability to craft growing apple trees in the tech tree earlier, so that's how I can build these. This last one's not going to be super efficient. It's only got 2 rows of 3, but might as well take advantage of the space. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. We'll see. We may change things up later. Let's make sure the ground is fertile as it can be. It's not, so this is going to help that. Awesome, we're good. Let's go see how many cardboard boxes we've got made. We got all this land here, we're going to do 2. But let's see if we have what we need to buy that plot of land. I need a bridge. Let's use this guy to get over. Check it out. Look at all our storage boxes. That's awesome. How many do we have now? 410. We're close. We're super close. We'll grab these in a second. We'll grab more. We need 431. we're going to be good right now. Control click, grab all that. And we'll buy this plot of land too. Boom. Nice, nice, nice. I like it. Awesome, awesome. And let's continue this line down. We're going to have to skip this area. Apple collectors. I think... Let's pick up back here, even though it's not super efficient. Let's take advantage of those little plots of land that we have. And we'll make this run as long as we can make it. Ooh, what happened to all my transporters? Let's get more of those crafting post haste. I'm gonna have to collect iron here soon. From somewhere. Burning through it pretty quick. Oh man, I can just... Yeah, I can just get an inserter. Oh, long manipulators. Oh man, can I even craft those yet? Oh, keep your fingers crossed. I don't think I can. Nope, I've only got the small ones. So the long manipulators I've been using, I've just picked up as scrap. We did just buy some land. There might be some laying around. Oh man. Let's look underground. Oh, there's one right here. Long manipulator. We're gonna need a lot more though. Let's go in the tech trade, make sure it's at least queued up. Yeah, there they are. They're the third one down in our research queue. So soon we'll be able to make those. Yeah, let's go underground for a second. Any of those down here? Copper nuggets. Occasionally we get lucky and find some debris. Here's some debris. It's got a splitter. We'll take it. Could use some long manipulators. I don't see much down here. I harvested a lot of this, whatever was down here between episodes. But we did buy some new plots. Is there anything down here useful to us that we can scavenge? It's not looking good. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait until we can make them. Let's go back topside here. I said I needed iron, right? Let's grab some iron from there, and I'm gonna steal some out of the store. I'm gonna steal copper too. And I'll take all that wood. And I'll take all those boxes. And we'll come back down here and we'll do what we can do. These guys are waiting their apples to grow. So we got a bunch of apples to plant. Let's do it. Let's do it. And fertilize and all that good stuff. Where are we? Growing apple trees. I got 172 left. Boom. Boom. And boom. Output belts. This guy finds his way straight up. Then we're waiting on long-handled inserters. I've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're just gonna have to wait till I can craft more. Those apples are growing. I need to fertilize. Make sure we get maximum production out of these tiles. That's the surface fertilizer. I could put the regular fertilizer. I don't think I'm gonna bother. We gotta wait for these trees to mature. Then we'll start getting high quality wood coming down. Should we do another row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I need 3 more long inserters. Or manipulators, they're called. Let's figure out where we're going to put this stuff. Why don't we do a storage over this way? So how about a bridge? Maybe here. And whoops. Up. Over. And then maybe up like that. Clear out this. Let's put some storage. It might be enough right there. Thinking. What we're going to do is put a cargo dock and load the cargo dock from the storage. I'm just thinking how I want this laid out. I think I want to change this up. Let's do that. We can load storage straight from a belt. We don't need manipulators. And now let's do the cargo dock. I've only got, let's see. Yeah, I've only got the small cargo dock and the small cargo zeppelins. I have 5 of these. We may have gotten some of these as rewards up top. Let's grab our rewards. 32 iron box offices. We'll use those maybe next episode. Some fertile soil. That's kind of nice. This is pretty far up in the tech tree. It allows us to drop down soil that's fertile already. We can drop it right on top of this dry terrain and get fertile soil. So they're giving us 300 of that. We'll take it. Manipulators. It's not the long-handled ones though. And concrete mixers. Nice. So we must be getting close to having our metal furnace. Awesome. That's going to get us the upgraded copper and iron. Anyway, so once trees grow, we get wood, and once these apples grow, we get apples. This will fill up with apple boxes plus, high quality. Yeah, now we want the cargo dock, so let's put, all I got is a small one. But eventually this will be replaced with a big one. In fact, that's kind of a cozy corner for it, but I'll put it right here. And cargo docks we need to load with manipulators. I'll put 3 there. And let's see, they're going to give us a tutorial here. Docks are places where your zeppelins load and unload items. This is super easy, by the way. Zeppelins grab items from this area and drop them to this area. You can check all routes that pass through this dock and how many zeppelins are assigned to them down here at the bottom. Okay, easy peasy, right? There's our cargo dock. What I want to do is name this thing, and we're going to call this Apple Supply 1. This is where we're supplying high quality apple boxes to the rest of the factory. That's named. And then I'm going to drop a zeppelin down. Bam. Click on this guy. And what I'm going to do is go to all routes. All routes? Am I in all routes? I guess I don't have any. So let's add a route here. We're going to go... Oh, I can't do it yet. I need, let me see if I can get out. Oh, here's the tutorial. We're still in tutorial. Here you can configure a zeppelin. These are general zeppelin settings and cargo. They're showing up top. You can assign a zeppelin to a route and set a profile for it. Boom. I'm not sure what the profile is. Or modify a route manually. If this route matches any existing one, the zeppelin will be assigned to it. Otherwise, a new route will be created automatically. Okay. Boom. And then you can also add docks to the route by clicking them on the mini map. Okay. That's our tutorial. I want to hop out of here. This is our Apple supply dock. We want to go put another dock where we want the apples dropped off, and we want them for this store. So let's put a dock somewhere up up here. Small cargo dock. This time the little output arrow does matter because we're going to be unloading from here. Let's put that guy there. Belt this stuff into the store. Need to steal iron, so I'm going to steal more. I need to build up my iron inventory for more transporters. And then let's name this Apple drop off 1. So this is the first cargo dock of potentially many where we're going to be dropping off high quality apples. For the drop off, disable loading. Yeah, we don't want anybody loading here. And I think that's it. And so now let's go back down to where our Zeppelin is and we'll set up the route. These guys, while I'm looking at them, I'm going to reverse these now. Just so I have a supply of wood I can come by and grab. I grab that iron. Okay, here's our Zeppelin. So we got pick up apples at Apple Supply 1. Don't unload anything because you're picking up resources, and don't leave till you have a full load. And then drop them off at Apple Drop Off 1. This was automatically selected because it's the only other cargo thing. And at the drop off point, I want you to unload until it's empty. And we've already disabled loading at this drop off. I don't want anybody taking apples from there. This is just meant to be a drop off to feed the store. Select route. Okay. If I go to 2 route, I think this is where I can name it over here. So let's do Apple. Ooh, are they going to let me? It's all grayed out. I'm not sure why. Apple++. I'm going to name this route to drop off 1. Think. Is that going to take? Let's find out. Let's see. Yeah, Apple++ to drop off 1. So there's the route. And we should see. Where's our Zeppelin? Okay, yeah, he's coming. If I click this button over on the right side of the screen, show hide Zeppelins, boom, there it shows up. They failed to load or unload anything. That's because we don't have any supply just yet. But hopefully, he'll come by and just land on there and wait. And again, we're waiting on apples to grow. And we're waiting on fir trees to grow so we can harvest the wood. These guys are going to take a while. Yeah, they're at somewhere anywhere between 50 and 75%, it looks like, growing. So that's going to take a little bit of time. What else can we do? What else can we do? We could do another production line just like this right here. The one issue we have is this cliff is going to be a pain in the rear. Can't cross this cliff with a belt, although I can go underground. Thinking. Yeah, I can't hop over that wall or this little cliff face. But I'm tempted to put another line here. I guess we could just wait and see how that plays out. I'm going to harvest this higher level cloth. Another thing we could do here, we're going to get all these high quality boxes, right? If there's surplus, we could split this. Find a place to route the surplus and do another cargo, a whole cargo depot setup for us to deliver upgraded boxes into the stores directly, because they need those too. I'm working on the apples, but they need the boxes also. Yeah, all it takes is upgraded wood, and we don't have the recipe for the super upgraded boxes, it doesn't look like. Take a look in the help for that. Boxes. Okay, there's box plus plus. We need gold plus cloth plus wood. And we need this Omni Mill. All that stuff we haven't unlocked, so that's going to be further down the road. But yeah, I'm tempted to see if we can leverage this box production, store some of that off, and ship it to the store. Tell you what, though, that's the end of this episode. We set up a trade contract and set up production to feed it yarn balls. So there's looks like overkill. We've got surplus yarn balls here. But every minute or so, let's see. We're gonna get a ship in here in 5 seconds or a few seconds. Let's see how this resets. Yeah, every minute. I guess we're doing 5 shipments. We're shipping out 25 yarn balls and we're getting 5 cloth pluses in return. The production on this is kind of slow. That's why I'm thinking, rather than try and get this over to our store, we'll set up separate production for cloth plus. In fact, I think I have that researching in the tech tree. Yeah, here it is. Loom quality plus recipe. That's in the queue. But yeah, this might be a good place to stop. Our hype is still at 30%, right around 30%. That's pretty good, I think. We have tons of stuff to do. This guy's still flying around. Don't unload at the supply place and wait for a full load. So I'm surprised he keeps moving back and forth without a full load. But maybe he needs at least one before he gets going. I can't give him any apple boxes because I don't have any upgraded ones. And I don't want him taking the regular ones. But wait for that. We should see that in action next episode. Hopefully those trees will be grown and the apples will be... In fact, these apples look like they're already ready to be harvested. We're just waiting on boxes to come in. And then... yeah, we have to wait for this long manipulator too. So hopefully I'll have that ready for next episode too. And we can set up manipulators to feed these last 3 apple collectors boxes. But yeah, not too bad. We bought some territory. We built on some jungle plots. We built a bunch of temporary boxes so we could buy land. This whole production line could probably go away now. I'll leave it there for a while just so I can add to my little personal inventory here. But yeah, that's it for this one. For Analysis, Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this series on Learning Factory. Oh man, it's a cool game. We're still just getting started. But I want to thank Glidercat patrons and channel members as I always do. Deeply, sincerely appreciate that support. And with that, I'll see y'all in the next episode.